Hey, this might sound dramatic, but the Yamaha RX-A6A didn't just elevate my home theater, it changed how I expect every sound to behave the moment I sit down. Before you go any deeper, check the current price and stock. Gear this capable at a strong price doesn't linger. If you're the kind of person who notices tiny things, dialogue that isn't crisp, atmospherics that feel flat, music that lacks presence, you already know you're past the phase where good enough cuts it. I was there too, stuck with receivers that tried but never fulfilled the promise. The first time I fired up this Yamaha, I felt like I'd been wearing blinders. Suddenly sound had direction, height, depth, and impact. Once you feel how cohesive and intentional performance can be, anything weaker feels like a compromise you shouldn't have accepted. Picture your real life with it. You sit down for a movie and the sound doesn't just come from a set of speakers, it envelops you. High channels give effects space you never heard before. Music plays with nuance and weight you didn't know you were missing. Gaming feels purposeful because footsteps and cues finally land where they logically should. Not louder, just inherently better. That's the difference between listening and experiencing. And listen, don't wait for odd price dips or stock to swing. A flagship unit like this at a strong price is one of those rare finds you want to secure before someone else does. Maybe you're thinking flagship receivers are overkill. The moment you hear real structure instead of muddiness, deep, controlled bass, mids that stay pure even under load, highs that don't harsh, that doubt just washes away. That's loss aversion in action. Every time you glance at lesser amps or budget receivers, you come right back here because this just sounds right, not like a patch job. Here's something most people don't talk about until weeks later. Once your system finally matches your room and content, you stop hunting for clarity. You don't tweak volume half the movie. Dialogue stays anchored. Atmos effects breathe. You stop thinking about sound and just take it in. And that's when you realize how much you were settling before. You feel every direction in space, you hear dialogue with effortless clarity, you trust peak performance under load, you enjoy immersive depth every time you relax knowing your setup matches you. It's not the tiniest, simplest receiver, it wants quality speakers to shine. Eventually you stop comparing specs and choose what actually delivers because every weaker option just feels like stepping backward. Check the price and availability now and make the move. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and quietly regret later.